We're back on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. Again, my name is Jeffrey Davis, and we have a returning guest, Chinh Pham of Greenberg Traurig, right?
Yes, yes.
But we're not going to talk the law today, are we?
We're not.
We
we're
might
not.
try to weave it in somewhere.
Sure, sure.
And what's the topic today?
The Boston Marathon.
Right.
I'm going to be running my 7th Boston Marathon.
7th.
7th. And
God,
this will be my 5th year with the Museum of Science. And
I have to ask, do your knees hurt?
no, actually, I am.
They will after I get you. I come around the table and kick you.
I actually had to change my running style completely a few years ago, and now I run like grandma. People who I take really short steps. So envision those guys in the army running. That's how I run, really short steps. So that way, actually I'm not putting a lot of stress on my legs.
The only way it wouldn't hurt me is if I was running on air. So tell us about why is this story an interesting story to entrepreneurs?
Well, the Museum of Science, as you know, focuses a lot on bringing science and technology to communities that may otherwise may not be able to send their students to the museum, and so they have a program called traveling programs, and what they do is they take science out to these various communities throughout New England and as far west as eastern New York. And when the museum started a marathon team, I figured that what a better way to help and get involved with the museum, especially with the technology space and science, than to run on behalf of the museum and try to raise money for the museum.
So it's you're doing a good deed. You're being socially minded, and it's good for your practice.
It is, and you'd be amazed how many people in the tech space are on the Museum of Science team.
Really?
Yes. So we're very fortunate.
And they're all runners.
They're all runners.
Okay.
And typically we'll get.
I wanted to join the buffet team.
Well, that's what I used to be like. But
have you lost weight? Are you in better shape as a result of this?
I'd say I'm in better shape. I love to eat, and that's part of yes. And what's I just to go back to your question about why is this interesting to the tech space? You'd be surprised of how many people in the technology community running the marathons. I've met so many executives, whether CEO, VP, general counsel of technology companies that run in the Boston Marathon, and most of them run for charity programs.